let me explain to you what you just saw. Because I'm pretty sure you're like, what the heck? Not in a weird out way, but you know, like a confused way. Well, Jinky. Well, what you just saw was basically a compilation of my professionalism of filmmaking. Because I took a video production class, so I know how to create a movie. I know how to. I have the skills. I have the time. Even when college starts, I'll still have the time because I have 3 days off every week. Technically, let me explain shot by shot of what you saw. First shot of the board was the plans, my simplistic plans for the Dark World project intro, which is Nightmare House 2 Part 2. I actually have it right here behind you guys, but let me decipher it for you. The top part said Nightmare House 2 Part 2 intro, old footage, new footage, past, present, tied together equals the Dark World intro. I want the length to be less than 1 hour, so no more than 1 hour of footage. But keep in mind, consider this, think of this as a movie, because I'm going to try to make it like a movie. One thing I really wanted to do when I first started the channel was to convert gameplay footage into movies, was me acting as the main character. Because most games nowadays have a silent protagonist. And from you see from the circle, it said all original content. And underneath that, maybe if possible. That's when the rest of the shots come in. The one after that showed my music making software. I'm making the music for the film as well. But it's not going to be like the music I've uploaded so far, or the music you just heard. They're going to be like, they're going to have a dark feel to it. Like still kind of like calming, but kind of dark too at the same time. I know it's a weird combination, but I need very specific music for this to work. I've looked at many royalty-free tracks. None of them are what I'm looking for, including Incompetech or Techno X. Like I also looked at other channels too, like no copyright music, which is probably not the best one to go through right now. But I looked at several. None of them have the music I need, so I need to make it myself because I want it to be very specific. And I'm working hard on it. And that's probably why you haven't seen very much videos updated lately, is because I have been hard at work planning and making music. In fact, the one you just heard the one you're hearing right now is actually something I've made as well. I'm thinking about it being my final outro version. Because I'm not going to get tired of that for a while. The next two shots after that were the original footage of the second part of Nightmare House. That was all original, as you can tell from the age of the face cam. I look different. That was also the original gameplay. I still have those two films. And I'm going to my plans here, the past, present, tied together. The past is those two old recordings, and the present is going to be my rerun, my modern rerun of that. Because I feel like that would be the best thing to do, and I can just tie them both together. Which, believe me, it may sound a bit questionable, but I know how to do it in a way where it will work, and it will work very well. And the next thing after that was just me smiling. There's nothing much to talk about that, it's just me smiling really creepily. No joke, that's really it, I just want to put that in there. The next shot after that was basically a natural effect demonstration. That wasn't a fade that I made in the editing software, that was a fade from me dimming the lights. I want to see how well it would work with the camera I have, because as you can tell, it's not the highest quality camera. Because the other shot of the owl was a demonstration of me doing my professional pan around, like that. I guess you can say the owl was the focal point, so I just moved around the owl, as basically the owl being the centerpiece. The next shot was the portrait shot. I want to see how well I can work with portrait footage, because I might use that in the live action version, which is going to be a continuation from Nightmare House 2 Part 2. And Part 2 is going to be the final of the game, but it's going to go into live action. I know it sounds weird, but like I said, I know of a way to get it to work, and it will work really well. I want to see how well I can work with portrait footage, because as you can see, I can rotate it. I rotated it to be the right orientation, and I zoomed in on the center to make it full screen. I know it's extreme quality loss with this camera judging by the noise, but But like I said, it could work for something. I want to say this, I know it's entirely not believable at this point, but I believe I know how to make a professional looking movie entirely from scratch. I know it doesn't look like it, judging from the videos I have uploaded, but I can guarantee you, what I did in video production was professional value, especially the final project. And the next thing I believe was the changing of the lights, the changing color. That was basically a test to see how the camera looked with different color of lights. Now, as I showed you when I first got the lamp, I showed you that the blue wasn't really that high quality because of the quality of the camera. It would look better if I had a better one. But I want to see the other colors of the camera, so I shined it up to the wall and used my phone to change the color of the lamp. It seems like light colors work the best, which is light green and light blue seem to work the best with the camera. It looks like red and orange work really well too. Yellow as well. And finally, the shot of my phone and other stuff on the desk. It was me practicing how steady I can hold the camera. And as you can see, even while talking, I can hold it pretty still due to some techniques I've learned during video production. And then after that, you're seeing here, it's actually still going on. My AC is on. It came on a while ago. I want to see how well I can reduce the noise in the background without reducing too much quality. Because I'm an audio editor, I want to start showing that more. And I know I said I was going to remaster the audio in American McGee's Alice year 2000. I know I said that, I know what I said. But the reason why I haven't showed you it is because I didn't have the best recording method at the time. Now I do. I can record that now, but the audio won't be the best, so it's going to be biased. I have to use another method, which I know will work, and it allows me to get higher quality audio. So I'm going to be using that to show you my remastering skills to the game, and then do a playthrough of it. Start a series on it, because it is a good game. I have downloaded HD texture packs for it, and I might as well be the first to create an audio restoration. I know I said I would do that a long time ago. I know I did, but I want to start making a video about that sometime today. There isn't going to be a face cam because it's going to be focused mainly on the audio. So why would I have my face cam in there? It'll just be getting in the way. Expect that video not quite soon, but soon. I need to find the time. I have other stuff I need to edit too. And I believe I may have to cancel the second part of the Cuphead livestream highlights for one reason, and it was entirely my mistake. The audio was not balanced very well, and because I wasn't able to record it at the time because I had recording problems with OBS with 1080p 60 fps, which we streamed at, like the recording would lag, so I wasn't able to physically record it. So, and now all the audio is all mashed up together. So either I'm going to have to cut out very large portions or just not do it at all. And I also said I was going to upload highlights for the other live stream I did, where just a chill stream. I played Limbo and a little bit of Braid. I can still do that one because the audio, I made sure the audio was equally balanced in that one before I started. That's basically it. That's why I've been a little absent on my channel. And I kind of abandoned my Twitter. There's really nothing to post. Except for notifications for my videos, because I noticed that YouTube isn't changing the bell a lot. So if you want to get notified, click the bell icon and click something else, whatever it is, because I never really click the bell because I check YouTube daily in my subscriptions. So if you want the bell, it's there. You don't have to press it. You don't have to ring it. It's just there. So that's all I had to say. Just a slight update, and I have a new recording method now that I believe I managed to get perfectly working now. I know Super Fancy Pants Adventure, frame rate loss, and then the Turing test part 2 of that weird distortion at the beginning, and it recorded it like that, by the way. That wasn't a rendering issue. And the loss of frame rate in the middle. Now for my experimentation, that doesn't happen anymore, and it runs smoothly at a constant 60 fps. However, I have to use the NV12 color format. If I use anything else, then it lags the recording. which is something I don't really want to use because it's a lower resolution color. Everything but in V12 is what makes it lag the most, so I'm going to stick with it. Thank you all for hearing me. Thank you all for listening to me ramble. And I hope you all enjoyed this video, the compilation of me planning and preparing for the Dark World project. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to write a script for the intro. I might, because it is better. But the thing is, it's also a let's play at the same time. And I don't really like scripted let's plays. Whatever I decide, it's going to happen. So, thank you all so much for watching. And I hope to see you in the next video. See you then. It's gonna be a pain trying to turn all this off at the same time. Too bad I can't.